First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
Now, I will tell you there was a new sore on the paw pad, on the back of the paw pad, okay, that I did not recognize before the dog was signed over. But that's a cut and scrape, okay?
Right, yeah.
I will admit that I did not notice that sore when the dog was originally signed over to us. That one is new. I also heard at one point that there's something about a cat bite and that he had a fever. Now, I don't know if that is true or not. Again, I didn't see a report. But even if that is true, you don't euthanize a dog because he had a bite wound and an infection.
Yeah.
I treat that every single day. And to blame somebody for, one cat biting the dog, I mean, that's like telling somebody they're an incompetent owner because one time the dog's nails overgrew into the paw pad.
Right.
Those are things that if you do have several pets, do happen. Now, I'm going to stand up for the new owner. I absolutely am. She takes patience. She takes care of animals that nobody else would ever take care of. We had a dog, a puppy, that was born with a birth defect that everybody knew this puppy wasn't going to survive. And she knew it wasn't going to live a long time.
Yeah.
That being said, she took the best care she could. She spent over $3,000 at a specialty service trying to give that dog a chance of having some sort of life. She knew it wasn't going to live a normal life, but she wanted to give it a chance. And this is the perfect person to give a dog like this, who would spend $1,000 without thinking to build a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So does she am I going to tell you that she doesn't have several animals? No, I'm not going to tell you that. She does have several animals.
Right.
So, but it's because she takes the ones that other
people won't take.
People in our community would say just euthanize, and she wants to give them a chance.
Yeah.
She may not be the best people person, but she may be the best pet owner and devoted owner that I've ever met. And I will stand behind her 100% every day of the week.
Boy, it is a shame how this whole thing went down and how you're being dragged into the middle of this, which is very...
I still care for that man. I really do, as much as I did for Shane. We never wanted any of this to happen. All we really wanted to do was help everyone.
Yeah.
And from the very first conversation after the miscommunication that he didn't read the form, I said, do you want me to talk to the new owner? And he said, no. It sounds like he's in a better state.
Yeah.
So I don't know who, what, how, what got in his mind or what everybody else got out there. This is crazy.
And by the way, the dog has passed away because the dog was euthanized after going back to the original owner, right?
Yeah.
This is my understanding.
All right.
But again, I cannot say even for sure if that is the case because I don't have any facts to back that up. I have been told such, but I don't know anything 100%.
Okay.
And I cannot tell you what the reasoning was, what testing was done.
Okay.
The only thing that I was told that that the dog did get put down, that the owner worked with him, and the only new thing that I heard about was, again, a cat bite, which I really, really hope he wasn't euthanized because of a cat bite, because, anybody could have treated that. That would make me literally crawl up in tears that, oh, my God, should I have given him the dog back if he was really euthanized because of that?
Can I just
I don't think that...
Right.
Now I'm... You have... The turmoil internally that I'm going through is unbelievable.
I can't imagine. Can I just clarify one thing, though? Once the dog was given to the new owner, did the dog ever come back into your clinic? Do you understand what I'm asking? I'm sorry.
You mean during the 6 days?
Right. During that 6 days, did the dog come back into your clinic, or even this week, did the dog come back to your clinic?
No. So once the new owner took the dog home, and the new owner and I discussed physical therapy things that she can try and do at home. Mm-hmm. And she has a pool, so she can do water therapy at home.
Okay.
And because the dog is 110 pounds and difficult to get around, she was doing a lot of the physical therapy and work at home. We spoke several times about the dog, but no, the dog had not been brought into the clinic during those 6 days. Now, the dog did actually, we were planning on doing a certain test. Again, legally, I can't get into that part.
Yep.
This Thursday, the dog actually was supposed to have some testing done. And when we gave the dog back to the original owner, I told him that he was scheduled to have testing done on Thursday, whether he wanted to still have that done with us or with a different veterinarian, that is up to him, but he was due to have some additional diagnostics done on Thursday. So, no, once the dog left our facility to the new ownership during those six-ish days, whatever it was, the dog was not back in the clinic. She was doing physical therapy and treatments at home.
All right. And your facility is CNY Veterinary Services in Westmoreland. Yes. And Dr. Evan Sandler, I appreciate you explaining everything, and I feel so bad that you've been caught in the middle of this controversy that's just blown up on social media.
It's heartbreaking.
All right. I can't imagine.
For everybody involved.
And as I said earlier, please don't let it stop you from going over and above to try to help people out. I know you will. And it does make you second guess, though. Like, do I want to put myself in this vulnerable position ever again? I can't imagine.
We, unfortunately, as a profession, have to deal with death way too much.
Yeah.
And I'll speak for almost all veterinarians out there. If there's any one that we can avoid, we will. If we can find an alternative, we will. And that's all we wanted to do for him and try and find peace for the owner.
Dr. Evan Sandler.
I guess save part of our soul at the same time.
Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Good luck. Wow, what a story that has been twisted, what seems to have been twisted out of control.
Social media posts.
It does seem that way. WIBX Utica-Rome, it's 8:07. I stuck with that because I can't believe here he is trying to help, and he's been seen. So once the dog went to the new owner, that was the last time he saw the dog.
Right, and
he's being dragged as if their facility did something wrong. I feel really bad for them.
Well, and here's one part of this.
The allegation is that the new owner didn't know what they were doing and wasn't taking the employee of his, the one that he was referring to.
And he says he stands up for them.
And he says that she has several animals, yes, but that she is very good with them. So
I also understand here. Again, this is via the article that the original posting calling attention to all this has since been taken down. So maybe information was corrected along the way, and the original poster felt they wanted to take it down, or maybe
I think
there was some liability.
One thing we've learned about social media is the responsible thing to do is print, post first, get facts later. Right. I think that's the way we operate now in this country. Mm-hmm. The responsible way, of course.
Yes.
We'll worry about the facts afterwards. Let's just get this information out there.
Yeah.
Because I know it's true. Oh, Lord.
And it's going to go off.
The Falcon Clinic is a primary care. And by the way, the facts that sometimes turn out to be not true are always better for clicks than the original story.
Yeah.
Or the factual story.